Okay, welcome. You've got your book printed out, you're ready to go. We're going to dive into the first step in the 5 steps to get the 3 results that you want most. Step number 1, know what you want. Know what you really want. This can be a sticking point or really a tough question to answer depending on where you're at on your journey. Know what you really want. Well, first of all, I want to ask you, would you be willing to try something new? If you're not getting the results that you want, would you be willing to do something different? First of all, I would like to ask you, while we have this time together, would you please erase the word can't from your vocabulary? That's right. Take out an eraser, erase it from your head. We are going to create your results. There is no can't. There was only the question, will you do what it really takes? Will you? Another thing to consider to gain some clarity on what you really want is, what are you really afraid of? What are some of the fears that have been holding you back? Just give it some thought. Or on the opposite end of the spectrum, what do you not want? What are some of the things that you don't want to experience or have or do? Sometimes just knowing what you don't want can help you to gain clarity on what you do want. So, I'm here to create the space for you to explore, get curious, discover, and find out what's ahead for you in your great future, in your great life. I'm committed in my own life to live my own life to the fullest, and here and committed to help you to do the same. So I'm going to guide you through a series of questions that you've got in your workbook. So grab your pen, grab your workbook, and let's get started with the first question. As we go through, give yourself the time and the space to really get out your ideas and get them out on paper. It doesn't have to be perfect. Trust the process. Also, set yourself up in a place where you feel comfortable and maybe in an environment that inspires you. If you're not in that environment, let's use this time to the best of our ability, and it really doesn't matter your surroundings. What really matters is your commitment to use this time effectively and get the results and the clarity that you're here for. In between each question, you'll want to pause the recording and give yourself that time and space. And when you're done, come back and we'll go to the next question. First question, what are you afraid of? I know you're not afraid, okay? But if you were afraid of something, what might it be? Okay, great. You're on a roll. So next question. What don't you want? Sometimes, like I said, knowing what you don't want can give you clarity on what you do want. Next question. What are some of the results that you're getting in your life today, good or bad? Now, this can be in all areas of your life. Maybe you're focused on a couple specific areas, and that's why you're here. So I'll open it up to you. What are some of the results you're getting in your life, in your health, or with your friends and family, or in your work or your mission? How about with your finances? How about your purpose and your dreams? Are you having the fun that you want to have in your life? Do you feel like you're contributing at the level that you're here to? And do you feel like you're growing? How about your emotions? On a daily basis, do you find that you're having the experience and the feelings and the emotions that you really want to have? What about in your relationship? If you have a relationship, are you experiencing the level of passion and intimacy that you really crave? Maybe you came here for a specific area of your life that you want to improve or get some new results in. What's that for you? Take some time now to gain some clarity and write down the results you're already getting. Okay, sometimes we get stuck along the way, and sometimes we keep hitting obstacles or barriers. So what would you say has prevented you from already having the results that you're here for? What's been stopping you from getting what you want? Okay, Next question. What are some of the key decisions that you've been making in your life that have created the results that you have? So it's easy to fall into the trap of blaming the people around us or our circumstances for our life, and those parts of our life that feel out of balance and out of our control. It's been said also that we make between 30 to 60,000 decisions per day. The decision to blame is a decision, and it's one that maybe you've been making. I welcome you, if that speaks to you, to take back control of your life. And the only way to do this is to take responsibility for the decisions that you're making. If you're blaming, you're really giving control of your life and your results and your destiny over to the people and the circumstances around you. I welcome you here today to take control of the wheel and start to steer your life in the direction of your dreams. So, what are some of the key decisions that you've been making to create the results that you have today? Okay, this is where we start to have some fun. So, it can be sometimes overwhelming, sometimes even depressing. It can be exciting, yes, but it can be challenging to look at what we have today. What can be really fun is to look at where you're going and what you really want, where you want to be. Look ahead at the future that you're excited to create. That's going to give you some new inspiration, some new drive to do some new things to get different results. So, what are some of the things, the experiences, and the things that you want to have and do in the next 1 to 5 years of your incredible life? Maybe you want to go on your dream vacation. Maybe you just want to be able to take a day or two off and go for a nice hike. Maybe you want to spend some time with someone that you love. Maybe you want to write a letter and catch up. Maybe you want to read a book. Maybe you would like to go skydiving. Maybe you'd like to set up a personal finance system so that your life does not outlast your money. What do you really want? What are you here for? Back to those questions. What do you like? And what are some of the things that bring you comfort and enjoyment and fulfillment in your life? And when you fast forward for these next 1 to 5 years, what are some of those experiences that you'd like to have? What are some of those things that you'd like to do and own? All right, are you having some fun here? So let's go to the next question. And this is where we get to lift the lid. Sometimes we can put a cap on what we believe is possible or what we believe that we're capable of. And I want to welcome you in this journey to take that lid off and start to explore it. Start to expand who you are and how you see yourself. Because there's so much more maybe inside of you than you've seen yet. So, let me ask you a very powerful question. What would you do if you could not fail? Yep, that's right. What are some of the things that you would do if it was impossible for you to fail? What are some of the things that you would have? What are some of the things that you would do? Who would you be, even if it was just for a day? Who would you be if you didn't care what others said or thought about you? All right, simple question here. What do you really want? All right, congratulations on making it through the first series of questions in the 5 steps. Also, congratulations on carving out this time for yourself to get crystal clear on what you really want. If you're still struggling and you're feeling like you need to have a conversation with someone to get out of your head and get moving, like I said earlier, feel free to reach out for a personal one-on-one coaching session with myself or one of my fellow coaches. Coaching is a powerful, powerful vehicle for transformation and for gaining clarity. If that's what you'd like, then email me at ownit, O-W-N-I-T, at successbystrategy.com. I'll be happy to get you set up and help you to gain the momentum that you're here for. So I'll see you in the next video, video number 2, Know Your Why. Grab your pen, grab your paper, grab a glass of water, do some jumping jacks, and let's get set to create some new momentum for you. We're going to dive deeper. Don't worry, we're still gaining clarity on what those top 3 goals are for you. We haven't made a commitment yet. We're still getting curious. So let's keep going on this journey. I'm excited you're here, and we'll see you in the next video.